very well-known term known as Zrizim L'Haktim Mitzvos. Those who are zealous will run forward in order to fulfill mitzvah. In this week's Parshat in particular, there's a very clear example of this case, where we see the prince, the Nasi of one of the Shvatim of Shimon, doing an Avera, in which another person, his Zari's Pinchas, comes and kills him. And this week's Parshat talks about exactly this. It starts off in Perak Chaf Hey, Pasuk Ydalan, B'Shem Ish Yisrael Hamukeh Asher Huka Et Midyanit Zimri ben Salu Nasi Bet Av L'Shimoni. So it talks about the person who was slain, who had slept with the Midyanit being Kazbi Batsur, who is the daughter or the princess of the king of Midian. She is involved in an illicit relationship with the prince of Shimon, and the relationship itself is an Isser D'Oraisa, of which they can chayav visa for. Now, the only way they can possibly be killed is if someone is acting out of self-righteousness for Hakadosh Baruch Hu, not out of self-righteousness, meaning the righteousness itself, this reason like the mitzvahs, has to be so clear that it's not coming from themselves. The person just says, oh, I'm going to go kill someone, but rather, they have to be saying, God, this is what God wants, and they're going to go jump off that opportunity. In Masechet Sanhedrin, Daf Pei Bet, talks about this whole case, talks about this example of the situations going on. The question is asked, what does one do if someone sees this happening, sees this act happening, and they go to Beit Din to ask, what should they do? Should they kill this person who's now over in Issa D'Oraisa, which they're chayav from Misa, or should they not? So the Gemara answers by saying, Ein Bo Rimbo. The Beit Din is not allowed to tell them to go kill the person, because once a person comes to ask the Beit Din, should they do this or should they not do it? By definition now, to some extent, they're not completely acting for Ratzon Hashem. Pinchas was the epitome of this reason L'Haktim Mitzvos, in the sense that he realizes there's an Avera happening, he realizes there's an Isser D'Oraisa taking place, of which, unfortunately, the Isser causes one person to be over the Chayav Misa, and for this, he doesn't have time to go to ask Beit Din. Moshe Rabbeinu taught them the halacha, so the Gemara brings down, that if this would happen, you have to run immediately, go do it, you can't ask. The Gemara even brings down to the extent that, if the Nasi of Shimon, if Kazbi had stopped sleeping with him, what would have happened? Nothing. At that moment, if they would have stopped doing the act, they wouldn't be allowed to kill him anymore. And to the extent that the Gemara even says Pinchas would have killed him after they would have stopped, he would be killed by Beit Din for having done something that was usher at that moment. He can't kill them; they're not involved in the action anymore. And on top of that, had Kazbi or had Zimri killed him, what would have happened? Pinchas himself would be fine to have killed him. Why? He was at that moment known as a rodef. Someone was coming to kill him. And it says, Akim rodef, if someone comes to kill you, you're supposed to come up and kill that person first. It's a mitzvah d'oraisa. So not only had Zimri not been punished, but rather Pinchas would have been dead. So what happens? What's going on in this situation? What's the Gemara talking about? So the Gemara itself is really trying to understand and explain to us the concept of Zrizim L'Haktim Mitzvos and what I'm understanding. In the sense that Zrizim L'Haktim Mitzvos really is coming not from ourselves, but really acting on Ratzon HaKadosh Baruch Hu, what HaKadosh Baruch Hu wants. When HaKadosh Baruch Hu tells us he wants us to do X, he wants us to do Y, he wants us to do Z, when that happens, we have to act on that. And at the moment, and specifically in the area that's so sensitive of capital punishment, requires a sensitivity that's even greater. To the extent that someone is asking and is not sure, and very possibly could be acting off of his own self-interest, self-righteousness, he's not allowed to kill the person anymore. The chiyuv of d'oraisa no longer exists. And that, I think, is the message that we need to take for ourselves when everything we're doing. We're going to put on tefillin, we're going to, light Shabbos candles, we're going to make a mitzvah on Kiddush, we're about to take the lulav, we're about to, eat matzah on Pesach. Our kavanah needs to really be, what are we doing this for? We're serving Kadosh Baruch Hu. Our zrizos, our running, our desire, our yearning to fulfill Kadosh Baruch Hu's mitzvahs has to be as crystal clear that not for any other reason other than fulfilling Ratzon Hashem. And in particular in this case, we see that Pinchas is praised for having done this in a matter of Ratzon Hashem and having done this through zrizos. And may we all be zochet to, when we act on our mitzvahs, that we'll do it with zrizos and through Ratzon Hashem only, and not through our own wills. Have a great Shabbos.
Go by. lights shining through the trees. Another week's come by, become a memory. So throw away your hammer, there's nothing left to do.